Hello, Shital.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Just waiting for this.
Anita, where do you model?
Huh?
Where do you, for what do you model?
Yeah, I did. I went to Anglo. I did modeling for this. What is called? I don't know. Some it's like a program stage show like that. I went there for modeling.
Okay.
You can see that video. Not I did a catwalk. A
Yeah.
prank. You can see a video. You can see that recording video.
You send it to me.
Oh yeah, yes, of course, yeah. I'll send that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yes. Yeah, I will price the
So you were not nervous? Were you nervous?
Female was it? Yes, female and me could got a price. Like the prank walk for the clinic, the price. Female got the price, also me I got. Report like that.
Okay.
Please
Hello, brother.
Hi.
My oven is nice and hot. Everyone's is ready.
Yes.
Shall we? We have to wait for
Wait for Ekta ma'am and West.
Shilpa,
Pizza.
right?
Yeah.
Rija.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pizza, she makes all the thing baking, all cakes like that. Fully pizza, she makes all everything. Cake
Oh,
like that.
nice.
She's super baker like that.
Oh,
Anita, I have a
Yes?
question. Frija
Yes.
should start her own bakery shop. She's baked very good cakes and pizzas and all that.
Yeah.
She can make money.
I'll tell her, okay? When she
You
comes.
tell her.
okay. Now what all we need is baking paper. Okay, a little bit of dry flour. Okay, our jalapenos. Our cheese, a little bit of olive oil, our pans in the oven. We'll take it out once we get our loaf ready. Okay.
I didn't cut it. 1 minute, I'll cut and come.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
no problem. Anyway, we are waiting for Ekta and Prija to join, right?
Okay.
Yes. Shitya Princess here.
Yes.
Mia's mother, this Tarania, Mia's mother.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
shall we
no.
start? Okay,
Yeah.
the tools that we need, I'll just list out the tools for now for the session. It's just whatever you have. We'll just need a brush to brush the olive oil in the end on the loaf shaped dough. Okay. Just this, or we can do with our hands also, no problem. This is just to bring the dough into a nice shape. The baking paper, as I said, pans, and our jalapenos for decoration, cheese for decoration, a bit of dry flour for the dough. Just sprinkle and invert the dough onto the dry flour. And then if you have a bread lame like this one, this, or we can even use a sharp serrated knife, a thin knife, what we get. Let me show you. Or else I have this. Just something like this. Can you see? Just so that we can just make an into cross mark onto the dough, so that when it goes into the oven with that heat, it doesn't break, it rather opens up nicely. It's just for that, okay, to let the steam out. Or you can just take a knife.
Can you show like this? No, I can't see. Little more
Knife.
knife.
Just it's a thing. If you see it, it's very fine. Or I have this. This is a bread lame.
Okay.
Okay, either of these, or you can use a normal regular knife, which is kind of very sharp. That's it. Nice thin pointy knife.
And do show the picture later in the group. What is that bread? What is it called? For serration? That's
No, this one, this is called a bread lame.
yeah, you can
It
just
looks like
send a
this.
picture.
Actually, this is a blade which you
Yeah.
should buy in a general shop, and this is that bread lame thing.
Bread lane.
Yeah, bread lame it is called. Generally, they
Okay.
use it for sourdough breads and some breads like these, not for all kinds of breads. Okay.
Can you use this one?
Yeah, that will work. That will work. Okay, let's first sprinkle some flour onto the sheet, onto a platform where you're working. Okay, just a little bit, not too much, just one thin layer so that it doesn't stick the dough. That would be enough. And invert the dough right onto that. Okay, just like that. You have the dough. Whatever is stuck, you can just remove it. It's stuck a little bit.
Excuse me, since I'm making in 2 pans, do I cut it
Yeah,
now?
I'm doing that. I'm doing
You're going to show that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just showing that. Because even I'm going to bake in 2 pans just so that I also can show you guys. Just cut it into half without disturbing the dough much. Can you see it? Is it visible?
Yeah. Yes.
Just cut it into half. Just eyeball it. Just keep the other half on the side. Okay. This half will work with. You sprinkle a little bit of dough again because it got stuck to the thing. Just take this, okay? Sprinkle little on top of the dough as well so that it doesn't stick to your hands, or rub it on your hands a little like that. Okay, just have to do this, okay? From underneath, if it's sticking to your hand, just take little flour and rub it to your hand, okay? And just try and make a nice ball all the way like that, okay?
Can we use foil paper, ma'am?
Huh?
Can we use this foil paper for this?
For the dough? That is in the end when we place it inside the pan.
I think she means instead of the white scraper that you're using. No, you can use a hand, Veena.
You can use hand. See, I'll just let go of this. I'll just apply little flour on my hands and then just try and do this. Just rotate the ball.
I have only little paper like this. So
No
we can.
need. No need for the paper.
Okay.
You're shaping the dough you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, you just see. Can you see me? You just do this. See? Just bring it towards you. Try and make a ball like that.
Okay.
Okay. Without deflating the dough, we'll just bring it together. You just apply flour onto your hands like that and then try and do this. Okay. This thing is ready. Okay. All we need to do is this particular dough ball. I'll show the loaf in a bit. First, let me do the Dutch oven thing. You can wait until then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is ready. Just place onto the parchment paper. Carefully lift it. If you have a big spatula or something, just try and lift the dough onto the parchment paper. Okay, it's a little sticky, the dough. See, like that. Okay, once it's done, you just shape it, bring it together. Then you take your, what is that? The cheese. Or first you apply a little bit of olive oil. Okay, just directly pour it a little, very little onto the floor. If you don't have a brush like this, you can even do it with hand, very carefully without deflating the dough. A little, okay? That should be enough. Just, you can even take it into a bowl and do it. That's it. I don't need too much. Just a little on the top so that the cheese gets stuck onto that. Then we'll just place this in the hot Dutch oven and then sprinkle our cheese and jalapenos on it. Okay, I'll now take out the Dutch oven from the oven. Okay.
We must put the cheese also inside this.
Sorry.
Please, we must put the cheese now.
Yeah, no, 1 minute. I'll show you the loaf after I am done with the Dutch oven. Okay. The oven, be careful with this. The lid also will be very hot. I have burnt my hands many times before. Okay, just drop this. I hope you can see it. Is it visible? Just carefully hold it and just drop it into the oven and adjust the paper. All right. Very hot. Okay. And then a little bit of cheese on this. And then we'll just cut it. Okay. Little cheese you can apply and then
Cutting.
we'll just cut it. Okay. Can you see it? I can't lift this. Okay. This is how it is. Okay. It's very hot. Okay. With this or any time or normal knife, I'll just show you with a knife. Just a sharp knife. Make a cross. That's it. Just a little, a 1/4 inch inside, like that. Okay. Are you able to see it?
Okay.
That's
Done.
it.
The bowl.
And then you put your jalapenos. You can decorate them or just drop them on it or just place them nicely. Keep some for your loaf. If you're baking 2, then put some on this and put some on the loaf. Okay. And we are done with this. We'll now just cover the lid and pop this into the oven. And then we'll deal with the loaf. Okay. Once we place the loaf, we'll set the timer on the oven. We'll have to work with this quickly. Okay. this loaf, you just shape it like this. No need to shape it so much, like how it has to fit in the pan. Look at the pan. This is the size of your pan. So you can just shape it like this. You can see it. Are you able to see? That's it. Okay.
We can make full dough or half, ma'am. That's the doubt for me.
You made only half, right? You can use the entire dough.
Okay, entire. Okay.
Yeah, because you made only half portion.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
showing you because both you had made half. Okay, just place this carefully onto the sheet, parchment sheet, just like that. Okay, and then place this into the pan. That's it. A little bit of olive oil. You can apply a little here, but otherwise no need also, because it's going to be a little high, so it won't touch the sheet. Yeah. You can fold the paper if it is coming out inside the pan, so that it will be easy for you to fold the aluminium foil. Okay. Don't let the sheet come out. That's it. Sprinkle your cheese, all of it, whatever is there. Since it's a loaf, we don't need to cut it, but we can, there is no problem if we cut it as well. I'm just going to make a long slit from there to here, or you can make a diagonal 3 slits, just like that. See? Okay, done. And your jalapenos, all of them. Done. You now close this, okay? The tray. See, it's sealed tightly, and I have a proper dough. See? Let's pop this in the oven. Now we'll set the oven for covered 30 minutes. Set the temperature is at 230. Yeah. Hello.
Can you mute? Can you all mute yourself, please?
Okay. Place your loaf in the oven and set the timer for 30 minutes and bake it covered for 30 minutes. Okay. At the same temperature, 230.
Okay, so we just cover now and keep it for baking for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
In 200 degree?
I think your loaf pan, you can keep it at for 25 minutes, and then we will remove the foil and bake it for another 20 minutes.
Ma'am, for 200 degree, we must keep for 200 degree?
Yeah, 200 degree you have already preheated, right?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it for 25 minutes. Set your timer for 25 minutes.
Okay.
Because it's a loaf pan and the temperature is at 200, I think 25 should do. And then we'll remove the foil and bake it for 20 or 25, depending on the color.
Okay.
So why does it take so long for this? Normally bread wouldn't take so long, right?
Generally, breads take about 50 minutes.
So it means if our breads are taking less time, then we must accordingly put them, because the ovens Each oven heating capacity is all different.
Because
So
it's
please take care.
since it's in a Dutch oven, bread takes longer time because lot of steam gets formed inside. So initially for the 30 minutes, there won't be any color. All it does is it rises. And after that, we keep it for 20 minutes uncovered. So it browns up very well. If it is a regular bread, I think regular bread also, I have baked it, I bake at 180. If it is a normal bread, uncovered.
Right.
180 to not even 200. I think 180, 190, and I bake for about 40, 45 minutes.
Okay.
So this Dutch oven generally takes a longer time. And this bread is very moist. So it will also take time. There is cheese, there's so much of moisture in it. So it takes time.
Okay.
So all the best, all of you. Let's see.
Thank you.
Maybe
Thank
we
you, sir.
After that, 25 minutes, we must open the
remove
foil
the foil and bake again uncovered for another. If it is a loaf pan, 20 to 25 minutes. Please do check. Okay. Just see if it is burning or what. You just check and then do it. If it is a Dutch oven, you're baking in 30 minutes covered, and then remove your cover and bake for 20 minutes.
We must not don't want to put the cover again, no man.
No need. Only
So Anuradha,
half of the time you will bake with cover and then you'll remove the cover. Yeah.
actually I have an oven thermometer, so I just kept that inside for last half an hour. More now actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
15, 40 minutes. It's showing 400, 450 degrees Fahrenheit.
For Fahrenheit, no, 450 degrees Fahrenheit.
So that's fine, no?
Yeah, 450 is 230. That's fine. Perfectly fine.
That's fine, no? Okay, so I will just keep it now. And I will check in between because my oven heats up very fast. So maybe 15 minutes later I check because I don't want to burn.
No
right?
problem.
Just to be sure.
Yeah. Since it's a Dutch oven, it's easy to check. Foil hai to nikal ke remove it and recheck it would be a problem.
Yeah, I will remove the lid and check. Okay. Thank you so much.
Don't remove it fully though. Don't let the steam escape completely. Just just slide it and then see. Yeah.
Yeah. So any other questions?
Yeah.
Ma'am, it will be brown when you take the foil.
When you take out the foil, it won't be brown. It would be like how you have a steamed thing. It would be like that. It will be very light in color, the same color as the dough that you have, maybe a little deeper. But after you remove the foil, it starts browning. Okay. Now the moisture will form, so it won't be like, it's more like steaming inside with the heat and the moisture that comes out. Yeah. And then it will start browning only after you remove.
So you understood, no? Bina, after removing the foil again, you will bake for some time.
So if you have any doubts, you can video call me on WhatsApp. I'll clear your doubts. Just after 20-25 minutes when you open, you just give me a call. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will end the class with a prayer.
Yeah.
Everyone can share their pictures. And if mine doesn't come up well, I'll again bake this week, Anuradha, and send you.
You're a pro and you're saying it will not come out well. Come on, Ekta.
No, the yeast, I'm not happy with the yeast blooming. So.
Which one do you use?
I use the active yeast, dry yeast, not the instant one. And my breads have actually started coming up very nice. This one.
Maybe it's...
but maybe...
Yeah, I used to use this when I was in Bahrain. It comes out very tough, no?
Maybe the water temperature, something, I mean, maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it was too hot or maybe it was too cold.
No, too cold maybe. Next time I'll try again.
No issues.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, Preja.
One doubt. Ma'am, after after getting it baked, do we have to brush olive oil over it?
No need. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for asking this. No need to brush anything, but only thing, remember, any bread, not just this, any breads, the moment you take them out of the oven, let them sit in the pan for very few minutes and then take them out of the pan. Otherwise, what happens is the bottom becomes soggy. So you just take it out onto a wire rack, something like this, a steel rack or something, wherein the air goes from down and then it becomes, it stays crispy, doesn't become soggy. That's the basic thing for all kinds of breads.
No, usually when we take a bread out, we brush a butter over it. So do we
that
need
is
to
for
do
the bread. This is the cheese bread. So for this, you don't need to brush anything. Yeah, it's a nice crunchy kind of bread.
So if you're taking out the bread when it's hot, it is not going to crack?
No, nothing will happen.
So we just remove it from the pan and place it on a a rack.
Yes, on an this one wire rack, and try and remove the baking paper. Just remove the paper and just take the bread out, because you will be able to handle the bread, not the pan. Pan will be very hot, but the bread, okay, it will not be like, I'm not saying it will be warm or cold, manageable, like carefully if you can remove it. Yeah. And one more thing, this bread goes very well as a sandwich with cheese slices, tomatoes, and all that. Enjoy it. But do cut it only after it's completely cool.
It will be crispy, mom, after cooking.
The outer layer will be nice and crunchy. The inner layer will be soft.
Okay.
That's how it has been. So let's see how it goes today. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say the prayers.
Yeah.
I saw your message, Pratibha. Okay, you will bake with Purna auntie, sure. Okay, all right. Samasta loka sukhina bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhina bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhina bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Anuradha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
everyone.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope
Have a lovely
your
day. Bye.
baking experiments.
See you next week.
Thank you.
Please do share your pictures and do ping me if you want any.
And also, yeah, Anuradha, you have a blog. You wanted to tell about that. She has a recipe.
I do have a blog. I'll message on the group as well. It's
Yeah.
simplydelish.anu.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you share the link.
Yeah, I'll share the link.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Take care.
Ekada
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Okay, bye.
Ekada ma'am.
Yeah.
I will do with pizza. He will come here. I will do with pizza and the baking and all.
Sure, sure. You do it, okay?
Because
I'll see you next week then.
May will come. No, new May will come to look after
Hmm.
grandmother. Then she will come to bake with us, with me.
I know. She'll be back. No, then you both can bake.
Yes.
Okay. See you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Thank you so
Bye.
much. Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye, Pratibha.
Bye.